Do this. I want to get a little, we got about a week since this has happened, but that we had the commemoration of 9/11, the 20-year commemoration. One of the most horrible days in our history. And I wanted to just get a little bit of space between now and then to speak about this. But a lot of people ask the question, well, why do these bad things happen? Why, what are the answers? Well, I'm just going to tell you this. There are no answers. There are no answers to why these things. There's a thing called radical evil. There's a lot of these, but why things happen? Well, why did so-and-so die and so-and-so didn't, in a car accident or something of this nature? Or why did so-and-so get cancer and so-and-so didn't? There are no answers to this. You can sit and question things all day long. I've had a lot of questions about different things in my own life. And you can question till you're blue in the face, but sometimes there are no answers. Now, there is coming a day when we will get the answers. We know in part, we see in part. We see through a glass darkly, and God says He will set us all down. When it's all said and done, He's going to tell us the half that ain't never been told. But right now, there are questions and very few answers to certain things. And I don't know is a legitimate answer. If you have somebody that they have to have all the answers and they can't say, I don't know, I would question that person's intelligence or at least their honesty, because there are many things that I don't know. I'm a pastor. Oh, you should know everything. No, I don't. The more I know, the more I realize how little bit I know in the first place. That's sad to say, but that's true. Because we're talking about an infinite God. We're talking about a God who's unlimited with our limited brain and our limited language. You see, there are some things that we just don't have answers to. But the answer is just letting Christ work in your life. Sometimes Him just working with you and going through these things with you has to be enough at this time. Paul had a thorn in the flesh. Whatever it was, some type of sickness. Whatever it is, God's grace was sufficient for Paul for that day. So sometimes we have to live with these things, and sometimes Paul was never given the reason why he had it. A little bit, so you don't get so big in the head, but that was about it. But God may not answer our questions, but He is there to care and help us. Pray today that God would bless and keep you.